guys, so the tutorial video for how to play Warzone on 8GB of RAM has been a very successful video so far. So before anything, I want to thank you so much for the support and for the amazing comments, and it really makes me happy when someone says that it actually helped with the game. And this video is to answer some of your questions from the comments and to clarify some points that might not be 100% clear. So if this is your first time here, you haven't seen the tutorial yet, go check the video in this card or from the link in the description below. Alright, so the first question from the comments says, what does the 1500 thing do, or why did you change it? First of all, he meant 15K, not 1500. So I think we need to clarify what the page file is. Well, a page file in Windows is a hidden system file that is stored on your computer system drive, or in our case, for the tutorial, on your fastest drive. The page file allows the computer to perform smoothly by reducing the load of the physical memory, or RAM. Simply, every time you open more applications than the RAM on your PC can accommodate, in our case, the game which needs more RAM than we have, the programs already present in the RAM are automatically transformed to that page file. This process is technically called paging, and because the page file works as a secondary RAM, many times it's also referred to as virtual memory. And by trying different values, the 15GB was found to work best. Second and third question, my game is installed in drive E, in which drive I have to do this change? And if I change the virtual RAM, do I have to install Warzone on my SSD? Because I only have a 200GB SSD. Well, as I mentioned before in the comments, the drive on which the game is installed doesn't matter. What matters is the drive that you set the paging file on. And as I said in the video, that should be your fastest drive. In my case, I have SSD, and that's why I used it to set the paging file on, even though I have the game installed on a different hard drive. Next comment says, if you used 15K for 8GB of RAM, how much would I need to put if I am running 24GB RAM? The game requires 12GB of RAM as recommended, so if you have 12GB or more, you don't need to do this. Actually, you don't need any of this. If you have a performance issue, it's probably caused by something else, but not the RAM. Next one says, bro, what do you mean about the fastest drive? My main drive or the SSD that is assigned for fast booting of PC. Well, fastest drive no matter if you're using it for boot or not. SSDs are of course faster than hard drives. Even some hard drives are faster than another. So if you have, for example, two hard drives with two different speed, you pick the faster one. And again, this is for setting the paging file, not for installing the game. Another comment says, thank you so much, works for me. With 12GB, I don't have too much space on my SSD, but now I can play. No more stutters, 60 FPS always. If you can upload a graphics in-game setup, please, thanks. Yes, of course, my friend, this is my graphics settings. And by the way, just a tip, when you have an issue once you start the game and you feel like the graphics is messed up, or after you do this and you start the game for the first time, I would recommend to restart the shaders installation. And that's it. I hope everything's clear now, but if you still have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. And I want to thank you again for subscribing and for the amazing comments, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate if you consider doing that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.